This LA County Jail blood module. I'm up in that motherfucker. You got a few of the G homies in there. I ain't gonna really speak on their name. Few of the, major G homies and shit. Big 211, PIP, he was in there. And the homie come up in there. But he know it, this is kind of like my first round, like really in the blood module like that. So the homie, he come up in there, he didn't already been to the pen. He know motherfuckers in there and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit is nothing to that nigga, right? So niggas wind up drinking. Store came that night, niggas drinking, niggas playing 21 blackjack and shit. And I happened to crack the whole motherfucking cell. On Zoom Zooms and Wham Wham. So that's when they had the green net bag. So I got that green net bag full as a motherfucker. So the homie like, nigga, let me get my get back, nigga. That nigga got some hair grease and some soap. So a nigga like, nigga not finna gamble you no motherfucking hygiene. Nigga, we from the same hood and shit, nigga. This the hood bag, nigga, even though I want it. And this my separate personal store bag that I bought with my own cheese. Nah, nigga, you's a bitch ass nigga. He get to calling me a bitch and all that shit. So I'm like, this nigga's crazy, homie. You feel me? So he talking about, nigga, I'll blast a young nigga. Nigga, I'll do something to a nigga. But I'm looking like, nigga, you the G, homie. You know, you be on the street with it. But, nigga, you talking extra tough to a nigga that you know on the line with a gang of other motherfuckers, right? So the next day, I want to say it's the next day, homie. The nigga talking all that knife shit. So the next day, the nigga go on an attorney visit or some shit, homie. So I'm being nosy. I'm like, man, I happen to lift up the nigga pillow in the county jail blood module. I happen to lift up the nigga pillow, right? And it's a Bible right there. So I kind of like move, move it. It's kind of heavy. So I flick through the pages. I see it's a big ass bone crusher flat between the motherfucker. So I'm like, ooh, this nigga up in this motherfucker with this nigga might hit a nigga in this motherfucker. You feel me? Yeah. This what a nigga thinking and shit. This nigga might hit a motherfucker in this motherfucker. So I get at the homies and shit that we cool with, the Samoan Paru homies and shit. Them niggas love me like a motherfucker and shit. The Carson homies. So I get at them niggas and shit. I can't really remember the big homies' name. I think one of them was Coconut or something. I ain't for sure. But I get at them. He like, yeah, I got that heat over there. I'm like, man, that nigga talking about sticking me. He was like, all that shit from yesterday, that shit stemming from y'all hanging out, drinking and partying over there. I'm like, yeah. He like, man, I'm nigga gonna take that shit back when he come back. I'm like, man, good looking. So that kind of like took some ease off a nigga and shit, right? Cause the other homies, they in there fighting major cases. Them niggas ain't really, they got luck. They ain't really zoned in like this and shit. They ain't thinking it's finna go big, right? So make a long story short, he come back from the attorney pass like an hour later, that nigga clocking in from his attorney pass in the cell and shit. They send a kite over there. He read the kite. I watch the nigga face drop long and shit. So I kind of play it off like, I'm washing and shit, doing laundry for myself and shit. I see the nigga send something back next door, you know what I'm saying? Which is the thing possibly, which is the thing and shit. So me and my homeboy CK Sick, no disrespect to the Rips, the homie CK Sick, he love me. He on because they didn't got into it. So we like young niggas. I'm like, man, fuck it, man. I'ma serve this nigga. So before this, what I'm saying in my mind. So I'm on the phone with the girl I'm messing with at that time. I'm on the phone, homie. And I think me and this nigga probably had words in between time. I fucked around and jumped on the phone. Nigga, 5 minutes later on the phone, nigga, I get a couple blows to the back of the head. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, damn, nigga, I turn around and drop the phone, nigga, and try to get off. Like, nigga, because anybody that been in the blood modules know sometime behind them bunks in them corners, that's where the phone used to be at. Nigga, get behind, you know what I'm saying? So I come up out the corner, nigga, trying to get off. The homie's like, nah, nigga, you too big for the homie, nigga. You too big for that nigga G half, nigga. So I'm like, nah, nigga, fuck that. I'm mad because he didn't dope fiend the nigga. So now I'm like, nigga, I'm going full throttle. The next day is showers, homie. So I wound up getting some heat and shit, homie. So I passed the homie one. I got one, homie. So we come out for showers and shit. So niggas can run around on a tier and talk shit, swallow spit, or a nigga go shower. So I'm on the tier and shit. This nigga go shower. So he coming up after few minutes, he come up out the shower. We got some time out there. He come up out the shower. As he coming down, I like look at the homeboy sick. Like, nigga, what's happening? We gonna get down? He like, yeah. So I move first. So I rushed the nigga first, trying to hit the nigga. The nigga a G nigga, so he like swimming on us and shit, trying to block niggas off and swimming on niggas and shit. So, bam. So that shit going on, it's a lot of squeaking and all that shit. Sick nigga try to hit him a couple times. So the police wind up like, damn, looking like, damn, nigga, it's going down in there. So they run up in that motherfucker. Gaffle, grab motherfuckers, gaffle motherfuckers up. So we all wind up, nigga, everybody in the cell but that nigga, we all wind up going to the hole. So the G homies, now they mad. Oh, nigga, you should have said something, nigga. We in the hole, niggas got paperwork in there. But nigga, y'all wasn't saying nothing, nigga, when it was cracking, nigga. So this what it was, nigga. You niggas didn't really want to get involved. And shit, niggas lounging, having a good time. You niggas didn't want to get involved, so now nigga get stupid in this motherfucker, and we all in the hole with no cover, fucked all up. Niggas want to say something. So anyway, after the week, we go back down there, dog. And I remember, I think I was first going down there, and that nigga, the cells open up. He down there, that nigga acting like he got some heat. So I'm like, ooh, the police finna send me that nigga. It's finna crack. This nigga finna double back and serve me. This what I'm saying. So as they handcuffing me and sending me up in there, and I'm walking up, but I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna come out the shirt, fan this nigga off OG style and try to squabble this nigga off. So as I'm belling up, this nigga just like right there at the house door looking at a nigga and shit. So the one police run out there like, nah, man, we just had a whole big ass issue, man, grab them motherfuckers, and grab me. I'm like, woo. So they pull me back and shit. So they wind up separating us and shit, put that nigga in a different cell. I'm in a cell, that's the big homie. So the big homie still, he mad talking that shit, woo, wow, woo. I'm like, nigga, whatever. So I wind up getting, going to the roof one day with this nigga, homie. So the nigga was like, yeah, nigga, I could do you, nigga. I'm like, nigga, whatever. He was like, but I got love for you, nigga. Them old niggas, they don't really want to go out like that. He like, yeah, young nigga, I just wanted to see, nigga, if you was gonna blast a nigga. Nigga, next time you blasting at a nigga, keep your eyes open, nigga. I'm like, whatever, nigga, but the nigga had a couple stitches in his arm, so I'm like laughing to myself, like, nigga, whatever, nigga. If I had my eyes closed, you wouldn't have no blue stitches in your shit. But I'm like, whatever, nigga. He like, I'm just sharpening you up for the penitentiary, nigga. But yeah, that's my story on the big homie pushing the line and made a nigga hit him in that motherfucker, man. I don't really want to expose him, but he just did it. He just did 25 years, homie, damn near, and he just touching down. I ain't seen him, but I would like to laugh with that nigga, hug that nigga, and just, just re-kick the time and shit, let him know I love him, though, because he was a G nigga that I, respected and shit,